pioneer.
Yo, what's going on guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of the Wolves video. Today guys, I got a full recap and all the results of everything of our server. It completed last night, probably about 10-12 hours ago. So I'm going to show you the final map and status of how everyone did. I'll show you how I did as well. I did quite well this season. I played a lot, so got a lot of merit and a lot of stuff like that. So let's go over my personal achievements first. So if we go into here, if it decides to load, there we go. So we ended up getting the Renowned Creator badge. That was the highest anyone pretty much got in the entire season. So I ended up with 5.7 million, nearly 5.8 million merit. We have nearly 2.5 million soldiers eliminated. My ending power production was 106,000. I had quite high contribution of 64,000. Settlement development contribution was 6,300. Land tiles occupied 215, level 150 ring. Commander conscription 64. Max fellowship level 50. Regions controlled by faction were 24. Middle Earth regions 14. And faction occupied by Dogaldor was Lindon. So we will get rewards later on. So these are my rewards. I'm going to get Strife the Herd and that. Probably going to open those in a video in the next few days when I get into Bag End. They're going to be going in there on the 29th, I believe, which will be pretty good. I think by the time I get in there, a couple of hours later, the PBE starts, so that's going to be quite good. Let's have a look at the leaderboards and stuff and show you what happened. So I love the new UI and stuff for this. It's just fantastic. So personal production. So we can see up here. For the highest productions was a lot of my teammates in that. Forsaken, Nick, Lord Goff here. For the highest, I was 14th. I stopped collecting tiles like after the first few weeks because I got a pretty good start and was just focusing mostly on PvP. Contribution, I did really good. I ended up coming 7th overall. As you can see, we got all pretty high here, like book the highest around. So did quite very nice there. This is just for us, but you will see other things. For example, when we go into merit, it's more over. So Rocket Cypher here, he's really crazy strong. They spent a lot of time battling at crossings for a lot of the season, so he gathered a lot of merit there at 9.5. Shojik's 8.2 million, the highest from the Florian side. Then from Poke from Ruin, we had Mike here, who had 7.5 million. I did not too bad. I got so it says 5.8 million now, so I'll take it. About 5.8 million. I had a few days off here and there and stuff. Had to go to a few funerals and stuff like that. But overall, pretty happy with that. 5.8 million. I think that's the best I've done in a very long time. Fellowship. So we end up becoming the highest fellowship production there, coming first there. Very good. As well as Lothlorien was the highest in development levels at level 340. Now, I've never understood this commanders. I don't know how this works. Like, I was unranked. I don't know if this was the people that got their commander to level 51st in the server or something. I'm not entirely sure how that works. So yeah, that's basically how the leaderboards looked. If we go into the season overview and stuff and the targets, you can see all the targets and that we hit. We end up getting 1,100 points there. So I'm going to work out what I want to do with them. I don't really need hammers, and I really do want to get this whip here for an extra refinement for my Bjorn. I don't really need the hammers because, I have nothing to break down anymore. So I don't really have enough points where I can get the hammers and that. So yeah, probably going to go with that. And that was the rest of the points there. Alright, going with the overview of the map. It doesn't matter if I show you battle movements or anything now because the season's over. So I can zoom in more and such like that. So as you can see, overall the map, we ended up, Lothlorien took a lot of land. Probably having the most land mass out of every other fellowship. Or I should say faction. So yeah, we did really well here. The final battles were holding off Lindon from getting a third capital. So there was major battles up here in Central Mirkwood. I know this sounds low now, but this was a lot higher. Over the last few days. So there was battles here, battles up near the Rivendell area and stuff. There was a lot of battling here, trying to cut them off and getting back to Grey Havens. So that's what we were pretty much doing. And Lindon was pretty much, they lost a lot of land, but they ended up going and taking Erebor in the final few days, and that to getting an extra capital there. So Erebor did end up ending the season without a capital, so losing points there. Ruin pretty much was steady, holding this area the whole time, keeping their capital. And then we had, with Angmar ended up coming down south, and they ended up taking, we had Gondor's capital of Minas Tirith, and they also had Edoras. So that's what they ended up with the areas there. We had Arnor, who kept their capital, and we're doing some battles down here with Rohan and such. And like, there was all big battles here between like Mordor and stuff. Mordor did quite good. They ended up with keeping their capital and such as well. And then Gondor was pretty much dead the entire season. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what happened throughout the season. It was a really good battles. Like the last few days there, I was like doing a lot of PvP and such. My commanders, I made a lot of changes with hammers and stuff, and I ended up doing really well, like getting like a lot of really good, better results in that now. So, like for example, I'm trying to find the big battle where I battled Where is he? He'll be here somewhere. I ended up battling him, trying to find it. As you can see, I got into a lot of battles here. This with Randy of the Wise is pretty strong. Koval, I ended up doing really good against him when I was full health as well. You can see here I was doing a lot better against him. Bowie, I've got one in here where I beat him, but I'm not sure where it is. I ended up beating him and stuff like that, which was quite good. But yeah, I can't find the report, but you get the idea, just scrolling through here and stuff. Oh wait, here it is. I found it. So as you can see, I did really good here. So we both weren't using eagles. We both had 1 tier 4, and rest was pretty much the same. So even though I was pretty happy with this result, we did fantastically there, guys. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video there. It was a great season. I'm going to be covering a lot of the PvE and stuff for the next few days, and all the commander changes. I'm going to be focusing on all commanders that have been changed. I'm not going to go near the meta and things and see what's different. So yeah, guys, we're going to wrap up the video there. So until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous. Thousands of the EJU.